guys, it's Viv
and G.
Welcome to our channel.
So today we just finished the first episode of Bachelor in Paradise, aka the Tia and Colton show.
Yeah, about that. There were a lot of people there.
Yeah,
a lot.
So many. I believe there was 9 girls and 10 guys, so that was 19 people in total.
It was a lot. Mm-hmm. But I was super happy with some of the people that showed up tonight. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite,
Wills.
Wills, oh my gosh.
We love him so much.
So much.
We're so happy to see him.
For the girls, one of my favorites was Kendall.
Oh,
I love Kendall.
Kendall's so awesome. She's a really cool girl. I mean, she has her quirkiness, but like, she's just herself, and we love her.
Yes, Eric. Shout out to my man, Eric.
Eric, yes, from Rachel's season.
Viviana.
Oh, baby.
We're twins.
I love her. She's so much fun, and I loved watching her on Bachelor Winter Games too. Which Kevin, who was from the Bachelor Canada, which was also on Bachelor Winter Games, her and Kevin kind of had a little thing going on in Bachelor Winter Games, so I'm curious to see if anything like that's gonna continue. It didn't seem like they even spoke in this episode, or at least we didn't see it, but I'm curious to see how that's gonna play out.
Someone who I was personally excited to see was Jordan.
Oh my God, Jordan.
Just because he's hysterical.
He's so much fun.
He's so
much fun.
But of course, you know, when Jordan enters the picture,
David has to as well.
Yes.
So when David showed up to Paradise, Jordan and Annalise were kind of on the other side of the beach just talking, and David went over to the bar, said hi to everyone, and then was like, oh, I'm gonna go say hi to Jordan. Awkwardly goes over there, like shakes his hand, meets Annalise, and then walks away. And it's like, okay, like you could have just like said hi to him when he came over. I don't know. I just feel like the producers were like, go say hi to Jordan now, you know? Like make it a little dramatic. And it really wasn't dramatic. It was just kind of stupid.
It was really awkward.
Yeah. So something that I thought was absolutely hilarious is David's little intro package. They showed him at home with his mom, who he still lives with, and she was just waiting on him hand and foot. And he was basically saying like he would love to be with someone like his mom, but it's too bad he can't marry his mom. I'm like, David, what? Like, this is your time to win over America and like win over these girls, and that's how like you're portraying yourself. It's just so strange.
Yeah.
And everybody's favorite grocer, Joe. Oh, he was even cuter in this first episode than we could have imagined. Just his smile.
I was gonna say, I don't know who said it on the episode tonight, but his smile is contagious.
Yes.
He truly has a very contagious smile. I don't know what it is.
He is so adorable, and all the girls were loving Joe the grocer. Like everyone. And I think because of all this like Twitter craziness with him, like all the girls were like so curious about him. They're like, who is this guy? Like, why did Becca let him go?
And then Ari's villain female, Crystal. And she was vibing with Kevin tonight, and they kind of matched, like physically.
Yeah,
they're both very like in shape.
Truthfully, watching Kevin on Bachelor Winter Games, like just his personality, and he ended up leaving with Ashley Akinetti on that season. I didn't think that he would be interested in someone like Crystal, but I mean, he kind of explained it like just her lifestyle was really intriguing to him, and she's a beautiful girl. She really is. She's just very annoying. Yes.
Hey guys.
Hey. Hi. Hi.
So we're gonna quickly list off who showed up day one. We started off with Tia, followed by Eric, followed by Kendall.
And then we had Jordan, Bibi, and Joe.
Followed by Wills, Chelsea, and Chris.
And then Crystal, Kevin, and Nick.
Followed by John, Nisha, and Angela.
And then we had Kenny and Astrid. And I actually really liked Astrid from Nick's season. I don't know, I feel like she wasn't there that long, but...
No, she had really good commentary tonight.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
Down to earth. So that completed the cast for the first night. We had one date card, which was given to Tia,
of course.
Was kind of funny to watch because that whole day, all she was talking about to everyone was Colton.
Yeah, and she literally kept looking back like, oh, is he coming? Is he coming? Like, no, Tia, he's not coming. Obviously, they're gonna set it up, so you're all like distraught about it.
And she kind of was thrown off.
So Tia ended up picking Chris from Becca's season, and they actually had a really good date. Will's was kind of like shutting that date down. He was like, oh yeah, nothing's gonna happen. I would bet my like family fortune on it.
Yes, I'm like, what?
Yeah. And then they ended up like having some like passionate makeout sesh.
They did. It started out really down to earth, just quickly getting to know each other, and then the chemistry sparked.
It did, for sure. And another couple that had a nice makeout session was Crystal and Kevin. And Crystal said, oh my God, now I know what like pillow lips are. Referring back to Ari, because Ari was like the kissing bandit and he had pillow lips or whatever. But now she's saying that Kevin has pillow lips.
So the cast definitely paired off very quickly day one. We had pairs like Joe and Kendall.
That was such a cute one.
They were really cute because they're both like awkward. Yeah. They're so cute. Crystal and Kevin. Annalise and John.
And Nick getting shut down by Chelsea.
Oh my gosh, that was so weird.
Yeah.
He was not getting the hint.
I don't like Nick's vibe. I don't know. He comes off really strange.
He just isn't picking up on any social cues.
Yeah,
Chelsea's giving.
No, not at all. Not at all. And like when he was talking to the cameras, like the producers, and he was like, oh yeah, like I'd be a really good role model, like for her kid.
Who he didn't even remember the name of.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. And he was like, oh, just kidding. No, but really, I am a good role model. I'm like, what?
And I'm sorry, Nick, but when you're telling a girl she's beautiful, if this is Chelsea and I knew, I'm like, yeah, you're so beautiful. Like, I feel like he wasn't even focused on her.
He was like, yeah, I'm
look
just like
at her.
super like strangely attracted to you. Like, what do you mean strangely attracted to you? Like,
as she's like passing out.
I know, she's like, I'm not about this life right now. Like,
so yeah, I feel sick. And he was like, no one's ever used that line on me.
Yeah. Sorry, Nick.
So the night ends. Chris and Tia came back from their date. She was like, forget Colton. Like, I'm over it. Da da da.
Colton who?
Colton who? So that wraps up the first day at Paradise.
So next day, who could have guessed it? Colton shows up. And he shows up with a date card. So usually in Paradise, the people that show up later end up with a date card when they come in. So he shows up with the date card. He first asks Kendall for some time, talks to her for a little bit, and talks to a few of the other girls, but then doesn't even talk to Tia this whole time, calls her over finally, and just asks her to go on the date. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, you did all of that, and then you just went right back to her before you even had a conversation with her. And of course, she's like, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was really awkward. So Tia and Colton proceed to have their date. They ended up going on this beautiful yacht, talking about their past relationship before Colton went on The Bachelor with Becca, which is still super awkward to even think about. But back on Paradise, everyone is like super sketched out, like about how Colton isn't there for Tia and just playing this game. And I'm like, chill everyone. He was just super nervous. Like Kendall just told him she had gone out on a date with Chris the night before. I think that was his defense mechanism. I don't know. Like,
I don't know. It's definitely weird. And Chris was definitely bummed out about it. You know, he kind of like was like, great, you just swooped in and took her from me kind of thing. But I mean, that does happen a lot in Paradise, but because of the background that they have, it's just a little bit more intense.
Absolutely. But yeah, like I mentioned, all the girls were like super sketched out. The guys, even Jordan, like I know they didn't click on Bachelorette, but all the guys were just like really against Colton.
I feel like the episode overall wasn't that great. Like we said before, it was the Colton and Tia show, which I'm so over their story, like basically before it even began. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how these other relationships progress, and I'm done with hearing about them.
Some people, we hope that they find love on the show are Kendall, Wills,
And Kenny and Bibiana. Ah.
and that is a wrap on the first episode in Paradise.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you guys like this video and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you can see every time we upload a new video. We do upload weekly.
And we will see you guys next week in Paradise.
Bye.
Bye.